All right.
Bus stop.
What's
up? Well, I know I have to go back to the Big Moist.
Well, I just mean, do you remember that newspaper? There's another place that we haven't seen, and it might be here? I don't know. You can try wandering a little bit.
Alright.
A well-dressed man flags you down. Excuse me there, my good chap. Wait, you have a match on your person?
Sure, here you go. Yes, but I might see it later. No, lie. I'm sorry, no. Lie. No. Also, yeah. No, also, yeah.
Ah, well, thank you all the same. Toodaloo.
Pull off.
Keep wandering. Pebble. Get some powder. Mm-hmm. You could join in. Anyway, it's too late. Are there not any more locations here? Oh. Hey, you could do that for some free XP.
Oh, yeah! I've done that before.
So I was editing this, and there's a guy you didn't buy a book from that had a skill. So I'm wondering if you can find him again. Well, orbs.
Right.
Well, they're all dead.
Yeah. Thank you.
Just use your AoE. Yeah, they're dead. I wonder if you have to wander from a specific location. You stop dead in your tracks when you see 3 of those weird fishmen lurking in the mouth of an alley up ahead. They're peering around with their glistening, staring eyes and glurbling at each other quietly until one of them notices you. It and its 2 companions start stalking toward you, making wet growling sounds.
What are you guys?
Glurb?
Well, are you invaders? Are you natives that were displaced by urban development? Seeking to claim what's rightfully yours?
The fishmen confer briefly. Evil?
Okay, thanks. Long. I ain't got time for this malarkey. Get out of my way, chum.
You shove past the fishmen, whose slimy hands can't find purchase to grab you, and stride away. They glurble angrily at you, but they're either too startled to make any further issue of it, or they're trying to basically keep a low profile. Either way, you make it out of there unscathed, except for the fish slime.
Woo!
I don't know. I don't know. So that's fine.
Hello? How you 2 kids doing?
Oh.
Hold on, are you Tom and Kathy? Chapman and Kathy Tracy? I don't remember which order they are.
Good luck.
Oh, sweet!
The boy nods slightly. He can see you've put in the work to remember their surnames, and though you may be at cross purposes, respect must be paid. Who wants to know?
I do, isn't it obvious? I've been looking literally everywhere for you.
Really? A lot of times when folks say literally, they're not using it right. When people say, it's literally raining on my wedding day, they're not talking about an actual rain. Oh. Take a last look. We're on the next bus out.
Oh, back home, think kidnapped or eaten.
That's so utterly typical. They can't even conceive that someone might not want to live the same small little largemouth bass life that they do. It's not even a life. Not for us, it's not. The kind of life we want to lead, I suppose it's only possible in the city.
I like that.
We're gonna start a business making wigs for judges.
I'm trying to find my own path.
We ain't trying squat. We're doing wigs for judges.
Okay. Sorry, yes. That job?
Is he? Are you?
You're old! I don't think that's where wigs in this country.
It's going to be an international company. That's where the money is, if you know anything about business.
I need to take you back to your parents.
hell to that. You don't need to take us back like a bass needs bones. We're not going back, pal. Not ever. Largemouth Bass and Sons is a trap. All we can ever do there is repeat the same old toxic patterns that our fathers did. Our grandfathers did. Debone the fish, rebone the fish, debone the fish. What's the point? It's a mindless life, and it's never going to change. No, pal, not for us. Better to die in poverty than to live a largemouth bass deboner or reboner.
Fortunately, outside bring you home.
Listen, friend, we're not going back. There's nothing and nobody that can make us.
Peace? Holy shit! Oh god, I thought you were. I didn't know you were real!
No! No! Occam Skater! You have no power here!
Occam Skater? That guy's real?
Occam Skater is why, he's the bane of our lives, our family's lives. He has haunted us, tortured us before I was ever born. Even born.
What?
Back.
Back?
Miserable back. We will be miserable if we go back. Gator sneers. You're surprised. The beast apparently has no intention of killing or eating the children, but means to return them home to Largemouth Bass and Sons. But why? Why would it care?
Miserable?
All yes, miserable back. I don't know what Occam Skater wants, except our whole family to be miserable. I don't know why else he torments us.
What's your problem, bro?
Misery.
What, wanna cause misery?
Bass misery.
To largemouth bass and sons. Why?
God.
What god?
Misery God.
You have a god that wants to cause misery to largemouth bass and sons?
Amen.
What's your god's name?
Occam Skater.
God damn it! Hey, now you leave those kids alone!
Thank you, but there's no shaking Occam Skater when he's got his mind set to a thing. Mindset.
Gotta be a way to work this out.
Violence.
Apart from that.
Violence misery.
Change Occam? Mine! Oh, I gotta put on my snake oil.
No, that was a different game. The monster abides by his own obscure ethos, but perhaps you can outthink him.
If you let them go, you cause more misery to the family. It's true, you will. If you let them go, you cause more misery to the family. Largemouth bass and sons totally rely on the children to prop up their family company. The whole thing is a joke. Without Tom and Cassie, it all slides slowly but irrevocably into a long, painful era of decline over which looms grim terminus of business death.
That's true. Occam Skater seems to be giving it some thought.
Just something to consider.
A slow smile creeps across Occam Skater's face and keeps on growing until it's made a complete ring around his head.
I don't like that.
No, what are you talking about? Yeah, you do.
You're right. You teach me how to do that? No, come on! Come on! Come on! Damn it! Occam Skater!
I don't know what to say. Nobody's ever stood up to that thing before. Dad even tried giving him a cut of the business to leave us alone. You mean what you said, though? You think the business will fail without us?
I mean... Yeah, probably.
Huh. We're doing the right thing. I was 100% sure of that when we left. I am now. I am now a 98% sure, which is still, that's very high. Yeah, that's pretty high. Well, thanks, mister. Anyway, for getting Occams to take a hike.
Alright, except the meat. Except the meat!
I know it's not much, but would you want this, for example? You got an item. Judge's wig. Enjoy that, but mind that you don't combine it with the jury's wig and the executioner's wig. Nobody should have that much power. Hold on, just now. Are you still trying to take us back to Largemouth Bass?
Now get on the bus. I give my blessing.
Thank you, Father.
Huh?
Oh, you said blessing, so I just assumed. No, it's fine. It's still nice to have your blessing anyway. Thanks. Have a good life, mister. I know we will.
You
sacrificed the fishing rod.
I did.
Ooh.
I know. But I feel better. Dang!
I mean, you can now, you can upgrade the hat if you want.
Yeah, I like this look. I'm sorry, damage. How much damage is it?
It was AP, which was a lot.
Oh, right. Oh, that's what it was. I use 4 times in a row now.
You can.
That's alright. Oh, okay. Yeah. For now, I don't have enough stuff to upgrade to what this one hit. But when I do, I will. I'm at this beautiful. Alright, now I'll be a nerd. Alright, I'm telling your father's the bad news, I guess. And I gotta go check out the fucking monster shack.
But first,
Damn it!
a portly man in a white linen suit sitting in a wicker chair in a flat-bottomed boat is being fanned by 2 large bats as he pulls his craft through the murky swamp water.
Alright.
I say, pardon me, young man, but might I prevail upon you to lend me some navigatory assistance? I consider myself a man with a sense of direction, but I must admit this bayou has got me turned right around.
Well, to start with, you're way too far west to call this swamp bayou.
Well now, I may be just a simple country Dracula, but I'd have thought I could tell the difference between the bayous and some damn Yankee swamp. Have I really missed Louisville by that much?
Afraid so. By more than 800 miles as the Fat 5.
Well, tarnation, I'll never make it to the Derby at this rate. And I was so looking forward to that mint julep. Reckon I'll just have to make do with it. Is your name Mary by any chance?
No, it's Danny.
A bloody Danny. Well, any port in a storm, as the poet said.
Why can't I give him directions? I have the same amount. Maybe because I don't actually know. Can I help him out? Hey, how about instead of drinking me, you let me put a couple of navigation velocity spells on your boat? You still make it Derby time for last call.
Well now, son, if you can accomplish that, I'd be right indebted to you. You cast a charm on his boat to create a strong water current beneath it, and he zips away with a hee-haw. Navigation spells, on the other hand, are clearly not your thing. And anyway, you haven't got any idea how to get to Kentucky from here. That will probably be less of a problem for him than the fact that he's now traveling on running water, though.
I want to see flames as first. I got some bad news, dude. There.
Don't you dare show your face around here, you dithered. And now Kathy is lost. I've received a telegram from her, and now she's throwing her life away chasing the Judge Wig dreams of youth.
That fish and run.
I would sooner give it to the bass themselves.
I know.
God knows what they'd do if the fish got their flippers on that sort of technology, though. I don't mind telling you, I think we'd either be dead in a week, or working for them.
Hawking Gaze is real.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Are you concerned about the business about Kathy?
We will suffer the setback, as we've always done, but our plan to rebrand as Largemouth Bass and Sons and Daughter will have to be put on hold. A pity. The name rolls off the tongue, which would be appropriate, as that's how we slide the fish's bones out.
Alright. How about your daughter?
I only hope she'll realize the mistake she's made. Her mother always told her, don't throw away your life for a man like I did.
Ain't you?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I wonder.
Well, I'll be on my way.
Oh.
Guess I have to eat.
That door's locked, making this room even more disappointing.
I'll
Use the normal key. Yeah. Key fits snugly in the lock. So snugly that you can't get it out, in fact, but it does its job nonetheless.
True. God.
Navy blue slicker is the sole resident of this coat rack.
Search it.
Fierce rummaging yields a letter in the right pocket. The envelope appears unopened.
Take it.
You got Kathy's letter. A letter from Kathy Tracy addressed only to Dad. The post office will never be able to deliver that. The envelope isn't sealed. Slide it open with ease. Dad. All anyone cares about in this family is largemouth bass. Well, I'm sick of it. Ain't I a person? Ain't I deserving of being cared about too? I'm leaving, Dad, for a place where dreams are possible. You ain't never going to find me because you don't know where that is. Love, Kathy. Yes, I had a mom.
Oh, that's sad.
Damn. Largemouth bass eyes peek through the slats in the lockers.
What the fuck?
Times are tough at Largemouth Bass and Sons, and pillows are in short supply.
Switch to beds.
The Spartan mattresses hold no secrets.
What's under the pillow?
You got 16 teeth.
What the fuck?
Tooth fairies skipped this swamp for a while.
Damn.
You're not supposed to be in this room. It's better if Adam doesn't see you leave through this door.
Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, a cat.
Fish and cats are slow to trust. When she sees you, the cat leaps into your arms and licks your cheek with the vigor and sloppiness of an animal 10 times her size.
Well, hey there, girl. Hey.
The cat nods at its collar. Scylla, it says.
Hello, huh? What's that big lick for?
Cat nods at the other side of the collar, which says, "You didn't go against the family."
Huh? What? What?
New cat unlocked! You can now pet Scylla to receive a boon!
What? We're a pet. I don't know what it does, but that's the only way to find out.
Scylla accepts the pet gladly and urinates on your leg before hopping off your lap.
Yeah, that's about right. Go clean up. What does it mean drop? Yeah, okay.
The refrigerator hums with quiet menace, or maybe it's the motor. The only item inside is a sardine salad sandwich in a cardboard box. The box is labeled Adams, do not eat.
Alright, I'll be back.
There's a bass thawing in the sink and in each of the drawers. The sign says, take a bottle of bass oil.
Alright.
Why, it's glued to the table. Bottles, crate, the whole thing. You now notice if you reverse, you now notice the reverse of the sign, which reads, if you can. Zah, you break the bonds of the glue with a satisfying thorp. You gotta create a bass oil.
Oh. Alright, thanks for the shit. Sorry that I let you.
You gotta give him the letter?
Alright. Found the letter. Here, you need to do this.
Adam Tracy pores over the letter, his brow sinking into deeper furrows with each line. Ain't never? Ain't I? My friend, those are the vulgar contractions of Occam's gator. I didn't give Kathy a copy of Jane Eyre to have her contract improperly. No, this letter is an obvious ruse, friend. Occam's clumsy attempt to throw us off the scent.
Face like, oh, ran away.
I'm yet to see any evidence of that.
Can I marry into your family? Oh, I found these teeth under a pillow.
Yes, those are mine.
Leave the tooth fairy?
No.
Can I marry into your family?
No, I'm afraid we're all spoken for. Nothing personal. It's just that in the largemouth bass business, marriages are arranged from a very young age. It's political. You understand.
Alright, later. Oh.
Now for the other guy.
Oh, right. Well, I didn't accept the quest from him.
Yeah, but let's just see what happens.
Yeah, sure. Oh, right, your truck. Hey. Found the truck.
Really? Where? Is she alright? Does she need anything?
She's out of gas. Something ate the engine. Wait, she's out of gas.
Rat.
Something ate the engine.
Rats. I don't know where I'll find a new engine, and I really need that truck back. I left an egg sandwich on the passenger seat, and I'm afraid by now the egg will have hatched.
Take it easy.
Too late, friend. Tom's gone. I've received a telegram from him with news that he's in the big city, thriving as the head of his own business manufacturing wigs for judges.
Wait, it's already set up a business? It's already thriving?
Yes, it's fast. I know, but judges' wigs are a gold mine, and I can tell you don't have business instincts or you'd have recognized that right away.
Damn it! That much is done.
Do you know, I'm actually proud of him. Always thought he was a dreamer, never realized he has those killer instincts for business. Ah, yeah, he's a good sort, Tom. Maybe I've been unfair to him.
Damn. Man, this guy's alright! He learned! You worry about the business about Tom?
Succession is only an issue if I die, wouldn't you agree? And that's far from inevitable, especially if I invest in a good helmet. Cat.
Whoop, cat! Did I betray the family?
As you approach, the cat raises a quizzical eyebrow.
I don't know what you're talking about. I certainly didn't have Kathy Tracy leave their largemouth bass father.
The cat only chuckles in response.
Hey, girl.
Cat points to its collar. Charybdis, I think.
Oh, Dad. Yes.
New cat unlocked!
Hell yeah!
You can now pet Charybdis to receive a boon. The loyalty of fisher cats is not easily won, but once it is, it's won for life.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
You pet Charybdis. Unfortunately, that's all that loyalty is good for.
That's fine. That's all I.
Item drops.
All right.
Hey, you can skeleton key it.
What happens?
Don't you be trying any funny business with that door. I got my eye on you.
Oh.
Chapman, 2 and 10 on your actions.
No. I feel like the cat's mouth will be like their followers after a while will also be like, oh, it says something else. It says, welcome to the family, son? What the? Why? What did I do? You're good people. What? How's all this written on the collar?
You gonna go in order?
No. Right here.
What do you think distance matters?
Yeah, I know it doesn't matter.
A whistling man paddles a canoe through 2 inches of swamp water. He hits a rock and capsizes. In the very shallow slime, he thrashes and splashes about, screaming about gators.
Calm him down.
You take the anxious fellow's arm and set him on his feet. You tell him calmly that he's in no more danger in 2-inch water than he is anywhere else in the swamp. If a gator wants him dead, he will be. You promise? He says.
I promise.
He thanks you.
Don't worry. If they want to kill you, you would be dead. Ah, thank you, stranger.
Yeah.
Alright, Monster Shack!
No skeptics.
Ooh.
There's some hobo code. The code reads, "These kids are alright." Well, that's pretty heartwarming.
Ooh, that's good.
You're not sure if this is forbidding access or describing the shack's occupants. Inside you find, not the decayed and crumbling tumble-down shack strewn with ancient wreckage that you were perhaps expecting, but an actually maintained and fairly clean tumble-down shack strewn with 12 to 14-year-old kids.
What the? What? Hey, what are you kids doing out here in the middle of the swamp?
Why shouldn't we be?
Because it's dangerous here.
Yeah, but this is where the monsters are.
That's why it's dangerous.
Do you believe in monsters, mister?
Of course I do. I fight them all. Sorry, I saw that.
Capcom logo flashes.
Huh?
What?
Stop. No, stop it. Shut up. Don't worry about it. Lock it away. Lock it away in your mental vault. Anyway, I believe the real monster.
All 6 kids sigh and roll their eyes at you.
Okay, I guess.
Do you believe in monsters or not? You can't join our monster squad unless you do.
Well, of course I do. The fuck I've been fighting for the past, 4 days. Dang! Yes, of course I do. It will be a real feat of cognitive dissonance otherwise.
You mean you've seen them? Oh, for really real?
Well, yeah.
Which one? Which one?
Vampires.
Oh, those don't count. Those guys are just weird jerks. We're looking for real monsters.
I don't understand what real context.
Since you believe in monsters, you can join our monster squad. Otherwise, we can't tell you anything because it's secret.
Okay, I'll done.
Great. It'll be nice to have someone who can reach the top shelf on those old bookcases we scavenged.
That it? I'm down.
Yeah. We used to have a big ceremony where you had to repeat a vow and stuff, but it took too long and we're all busy with our research. Come on in and have a look around.
Thanks. All right. The hell are you doing? Kids,
This kid is, well, he's eating something.
hi there.
Hi.
I don't mean to be rude, but what's your deal, kid?
I'm a moss man.
You are, huh?
Okay, well, not really. But I want to be a moss man when I grow up. That's why I'm eating all this fertilizer. It's actually cornflakes. I'm just pretending.
Okay, cool.
Haha, yeah. I'm not crazy. Some people say I'm crazy for believing in the moss man, though. But I know he's real. I've seen him.
What's a moss man? A man made of moss?
Yep. He's all fuzzy and green. It's so neat. Oh, hey. You should go see him for yourself. Then, if you bring back proof he exists, people won't think I'm weird anymore.
Well, they might. But I'll go take a look.
Great. Here, I'll mark the place on your map. It's called Moss Rock Grotto. If you see him, try to bring back some moss as proof, okay?
Okay. What's that kid doing? Do your animation again.
Nah.
No? Fine.
This kid is studying far more intently than you ever did at his age.
Alright. What are you reading?
It's about Neanderthals and other early hominids. Unfortunately, I'm not finding anything useful in here. The honey ape.
The what now?
You've never heard of it? It's a very famous monster. It's a hairy primate or primate-like creature that's smaller than a human, but with human-sized hands. Most of the legends call it Big Hands, but I'm pretty sure the Big Hands legend and the reports of the honey ape sightings are referring to the same cryptid.
That's interesting.
I know it lives around here somewhere. I just haven't been able to find it yet.
I'll look for it.
That would be excellent. Thank you. Here, I found some of its prints once and made a tracing. That might help you track it down. Try to get one of its fingernails as proof.
How will a finger prove?
Because it'll be as big as a human fingernail, obviously.
Alright. Don't. Are you sniffing the chemicals?
This cat is preoccupied with repeatedly smelling two large test tubes.
Don't do that! What have you got there? Perfume samples?
Kinda. This one is
Oh,
a
God!
combination of hydrogen sulfide and methane. Common swamp gas, basically.
Ew, what's the other one?
Coffee, to clear the swamp gas smell out of my nose.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay. So, why?
I'm researching a creature known as the smell of the wisp. I've only run into it once, but I have a good memory for smells. So I figure if I can match its smell, that particular chemical mix will tell me more about it.
I smell what? Smell the what?
Wisp. It's a cloud of intelligent swamp gas. Some people say it's the ghost of a dead chili cook off judge, but I think there's probably more scientific explanation.
Come or tell it.
The girl gestures sternly at a sign over her workbench.
Don't make me tap the sign.
Super best friends blown the fuck out.
Damn it. But it's right, Sean. It's a smell on the wind.
No!
Well, I don't know what to say then.
If you're willing to help instead of making puerile goofs, I could really use a sample to analyze.
Okay, I'll go find the smell of the wind.
Great, thank you.
Ooh, stop it.
Here, take this. It should help you track the thing down.
I just smell through this?
Yeah, just follow your nose.
Alrighty, then.
A big leather-bound tome sits on a pedestal here.
Lost cycle in this room.
Only at least 3 to go.
Look,
List of vampire nests.
it's like 400 pages long.
Lots of vampires in this swamp. If you want to help, you can always go clear some of them out. Infinite vampire fights. This kid is a ball cap with a sinister-looking triangle on it and is messing around with an elaborate homemade radio.
Alrighty. Hi there.
Hi. Say, you're a grown-up. Can you help me with something?
I'm not buying you any cigarettes.
No. There's this swamp lady named Barbara Yargara. Everybody says she's just a fairy tale, but I know she's real because I've seen her hut right here in this swamp. But I don't know if she's the sort of swamp lady who eats kids or not.
Swamp lady?
Well, I don't want to call her a swamp witch or a swamp hag or stuff like that. It would be mean to judge her that way without having even met her.
Generalize! What are you doing? You heard some stuff and never met a person of that denomination? Fuck it, use the derogatory term.
Jump to conclusions with the information you have.
Do it! What's the worst that can happen? It's what they're called, I assume, and I'm always right.
Because nobody said otherwise.
And it's 1926. Alright, I'll go check her out for you.
Great, thanks. Here, I'll mark her hut on your sponge map. Anyways, bring back a feather to prove you met her, okay?
Yes, others?
I mean, from one of her pet birds. Stories say she has a ton of them.
How would you know just how?
Well, you seem like a trustworthy person.
Why do you think you bring proof at all?
Because that's how quests work. Come on.
Alright, fair. Radio. Wait, you didn't mention radio. What's the radio for?
Oh, this isn't related to Barbara Yargara or anything. I'm just trying to find a station so we can get some music in here. The reception in this swamp is terrible, though.
What's that? It's triangle.
Thanks. It's the Great Pyramids. One of them, anyway. Ever seen them?
Only on your hat, not personally.
Well, maybe you will someday.
Sure, who knows? Alright. That's not good.
Cat!
Ooh, a cat!
A little sign on the table says, Boris only. This cat had better be Boris or there's gonna be trouble. Boris hisses at you. He must know you're an outsider.
Yeah, that's about right. Inside!
You stick your hand into the hole, grab the first thing your fingers brush against, and yank it back out. You got a shadow milkshake.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
This is what you get if you if instead of a soda jerk, your local cafe employed a soda nihilist.
Funny.
Hey, don't talk about my next. Let's see, dozens of volumes of serial fantasy for young adults and older than average children. For instance, wow.
Well, there's the Tales of Harriet Hill and Albert Hall. Oh no, what's this? You got an item. Mascarpone's Monster or the Modern Provolone. It's a workbench covered with tools and oranges. A mental elemental.